Okay, hi everyone, welcome on board. It's another Saturday, and I think it's during the pandemic period, and with so much uncertainty because of this virus. And so, some of my questions will spotlight this pandemic. So, Duane, your efforts at waking up the world or the worlds, your efforts are ongoing. And I reckon that there may be some very oblique ways of waking up dormant people. So, can the coronavirus be considered a kind of potent wake up call, Dwayne?
You started off the sentence with uncertainty. Okay.
If you want, I'll take it all over again.
No, you started it off with that. I'm just referring to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's exactly what people need to recognize this reality. Okay. It's not about confirmation so much in your mind. It's that actually unknown uncertainty that allows you to step into this reality. See, when you're certain about things, then you conform yourself and you become self-restricting. Okay, that's with the personal self. That can be okay. You have your routines, but you decide how that's going to be. So again, this so-called virus idea that's being spread purposely as a threat and a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, maybe there is a virus. So what? So people have flus, colds, cancers, all kinds of things too. Again, as you keep mentioning this and keep referring to it, well, you're just perpetuating it. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So in other words, you deal with it if it comes along. But you personally, as an example, do you realistically know anybody that has it? You don't, do you?
Oh,
No, you just
well,
hear.
I know
You
about
just
some popular
yeah.
figures who have it.
Again, forget the ideas of the world and what you see and read. Okay, you personally, in your personal experience, because this is what we're doing. Each one of us, we're having personal experience. There's a reference to the world, but you got to figure that out too. Again, where's this information coming from? The controllers, the world controllers. It all comes from them and filters down, doesn't it? Is that what you want to keep referring to? Again, the uncertainty is very important. You have that certain part of yourself, which is the personal part, okay? And then you have that uncertain part that is you decide to explore it and learn to recognize it for what it is and not try to contain it or decide what it is, okay? You cannot decide what life really is. It will always be uncertain and unknown. That's the best part of it. That's where your freedom lies, not in your certainty. That's the personal self. Do you understand this?
Yeah, I understand. Are you trying to say that the virus is not real?
You keep referring to the virus. Again, do you personally know anybody with the virus?
Yeah, I know some people who have
Are you
caught it.
sure? Are you sure they have it? If somebody tells you that the government is good, is that so?
Hello?
Is it so? Is it true? Yes, for lifetimes, Charles, we've decided to conform ourselves. Now you have the opportunity to undo that. So does it make sense to keep looking for ways to conform yourself and be self-convinced? Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense anyway, but I was thinking that with the number of deaths you have all over in China, in the UK, in the US, and all over, I was
Charles,
asking whether.
you here. Charles, I'm going to argue with you here, and I'm going to cut you off. This stuff is so much baloney. The media can say whatever it wants. Can you prove that? Can you prove any of that? No, you can't. We can see the chemtrails in the sky. We know what they're doing. We experience Wi-Fi, HARP, GMO food, etc. Yeah, there's evidence. And I'm not saying the virus isn't there, but do you want to spread the panic? When you refer to it in a particular way, you're spreading the threat and the panic, and that's what the government wants you to do. That's what the government wants everyone to do, is to talk about this, so it gets into their subconscious and they are tap blind.
Yeah, Duane, but it appears you've not answered my question. I wanted to know whether
it all pivots off of the word uncertainty. See, you want a conclusion to things. You want an answer. Well, that's in the personal self. Well, what's the new presentation about? Is it giving answers to the personal self only so it's self-satisfied? That's what people want. They want an answer. They want a cure. They want the guides to come in and do things for them. That's the old way. It don't work anymore, just like your parents. At a certain point, you're on your own. You got to figure it out. This is where we're at. This is the new presentation. I am referring to the real universes that are endless, and they're all here and now. They're not up or down. They're not different levels, etc. It's an isness to be recognized. So if you don't take the time to recognize it right now, what are you doing here? Why did you come here? To be afraid of what's taking place? To keep referring to things that are invented by the world controllers? Is that why you came here?
Yeah, Duane, I understand that part. But it appears you only heard the word uncertainty. I asked whether it is a kind of wake-up call for everyone.
Yes,
it's
exactly that. It's exactly that, 100%. And as I said before, face the challenge. Don't spread the fear. Does that make sense? But face the challenge and take it on, and learn to refer to it in a different way that makes sense with the whole of life and not just fear with the personal self. You see? In other words, people being concerned. Okay, we know they're concerned. I'm not concerned. I don't refer to it that way. I don't say, oh, yes, I'm concerned. No, I don't say that, because I'm not concerned. Because life is awareness. That's what we're here to discover, not how to be more concerned. If people are concerned, that's their choice. I tell them, have fun. You want to be concerned or pray to your gods? Sometimes I tell people, go pray to your gods if you're concerned. Learn to do that. Look at the sun shining. It's not concerned. The birds aren't concerned. Look at all the animals you didn't know. Are they concerned? Do they talk about the virus? How many times on the African Skype have we talked about the flu or a cold? How many times? Basically none, right?
Okay.